Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing some Portal Reloaded gameplay. I've seen one level in a trailer, but other than that I'm going in completely blind, and we're not going to be restarting Steam for any updates. We're going to jump right in. I haven't launched it yet. Let's hope the game audio isn't deafeningly loud. Don't want to break my eardrums. Oh, it seems the capture resolution is a bit lower. It's not very comfortable watching on that resolution. That should fix it. There we go, yup. Video. Let's crank our settings. Need some anti-aliasing, you know. One thing that always annoys me is how it gives these prompts all the time. Everything else seems good. Let's jump right in. New game. Oh, before I do, there may be cutscenes. Let's make sure. Let's put subtitles on for you guys. Alright, let's begin. Chamber 1. Oh, I like the loading bar at the bottom right. Fascinating.
Hello, test subject.
4509.
You have been in stasis for
16
People in the
days
pods.
and
4.
decades.
Left or right, left or right. I'm going to say left. Nope, we're going right.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Long-Term Human Storage Vault. You have been selected to take part in a very special testing course.
We're going to get sucked into the tube. There's people in front of us too.
Federal regulations require us to inform you that the testing ahead may result in slight cases of
Sore throat.
or
Blurry vision.
or
Deaf.
We're going to get sucked up
if you
into the thing, aren't
experience
we?
any of the aforementioned side effects, please do not hesitate to write them down in your test report.
Oh no. We're not getting sucked in, are we? We're going to get
This
sucked up
vacuum
this
tube
tube.
will take you
Oh.
to your testing area. You will be further instructed there.
Looks like we're going into this one. Third
Good
time's
luck.
the charm. Yet another loading screen. Thankfully I have NVMe storage, so these should be fast. Interesting. Getting a nice joyride around the facility. This is a very inefficient use of pipes. Time travel testing track is set on that side. And we have control.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. These automated messages will guide you through your test today. The door in front of you is programmed to open in approximately
20.
years. This test can be solved in two different ways. Option 1. Wait patiently. Option 2. Time travel to the future. The choice is yours. However, if you prefer time travel, the Enrichment Center will provide you the means to pursue that option. the time portal will open and testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, time portal. They made it rectangular. I suspect the developer might have had struggles trying to get this to work. With
Sensors
circles.
indicate that you have not yet stepped through the time portal.
Is there an Easter egg? If I stay here long enough? Surely. Surely there's
You
an
have
Easter
still
egg.
not traveled through time. Please enter the time portal.
How long can I stay here for? Surely there's an Easter egg.
To help you decide, the Enrichment Center is going to provide you with 2 new options. Option 1, step through the time portal. Option 2, die from thirst. The choice is yours.
Surely. Is there any more dialogue? The music's kicked in, so I'm assuming that's the end of the dialogue.
Welcome to the future. Time traveling through portals will be an essential part of this testing course. In order to help you distinguish between the present and the future, this part of the Enrichment Center has been left untouched for the last
20.
years. You may see some signs of decay. Don't worry, the Enrichment Center is designed to withstand centuries without proper maintenance. Find a way to exit the chamber.
There's the button. See what it looks like in the
Welcome back
present.
to the present. If you are ever unsure which timeline you're in, simply observe your environment. The present should always look a bit cleaner than the future.
Indeed it does. A bit. A bit. Yep, a bit. Wait, where's the exit? There's the exit.
This Aperture Science test subject teleportation device will dematerialize your body and rematerialize it in the next chamber. This process is absolutely safe. Usually.
Usually. I don't recall. Oh, that's right. The trailer just cut to black as he stepped into the chamber lock. This looks interesting. Slightly underwhelming effect, but oh well. That won't detract from the gameplay.
These next chambers will involve cube and button-based testing with the perks of time travel. A cube placed in the present will appear in the same position in the future.
Okay.
Moving a cube in the present will automatically update the location of the same cube in the future.
Interesting.
This future version of the cube can be moved freely without affecting its counterpart in the present. It will stay wherever you leave it, as long as the present cube's destiny is not altered in any way.
If I try to leave it there, it disappears. And what happens if I bring the present to the future?
Nice try, but bringing a present cube to the future violates the laws of causality and is therefore impossible.
So I presume what I have to do... but the thing is, there's 2 exits, so which one do I actually have to go to? I don't know. And I wonder if there's an Easter egg if you go into the opposite exit than intended. Well, the solution to this is pretty obvious. I put it here, because the grill is along here in the future, as you can see. And then here's the future cube.
Good. Please continue to the next chamber.
Doesn't seem like it's possible to get in there. Be cool if it was, though. I'm sure there's like an Easter egg associated with going into a different exit than intended. at some point.
Understanding the concept of cause and effect will be vital to solving the upcoming
Companion
tests.
cube.
Simply put, everything you do in the present has an impact on the future, but not the other way around.
Alright, we're still in the future. We have future cube. Okay. Yup. It seems we just bring a... Oh. Oh, I see. This is meant to demonstrate that you have to put the present cube down first. And the present cube can never come to the future, so there's no way to go through that door.
Good thinking. While it is impossible to bring a present cube to the future, this clever trick allows you to have two versions of the same cube in one timeline. This will prove to be very useful in future chambers.
Aha, guess what this chamber was meant to teach me. So far these early chambers, they teach the concepts very well, and there's good dialogue and voice acting to explain it. Assume that spawns the cube. I'm curious, what happens if I press... It appears I can press the button in the future. What happens if I spawn a future cube? Without ever there being a present one. Actually, let's put the future cube somewhere we can see it. Immediately I'm thinking of ways to break the game. Is this jump possible? Surely developer would not have made such an oversight. Down. Let's see, if I spawn one here, that one should disappear. Indeed it does. So I put it here. Okay, I see how to do this. We need to disturb the cube that's on the button so that it moves this up. And there's an easy way to do that. We'll have to move this. Put this here. And then, yeah, that'll disturb it. Bring it up. And the button's here. Very nice.
Always remember, if you change the destiny of an object in the present, the future version of that object will be affected as well. If this sounds too complicated, you're in luck. The next chamber will only heavily rely on your understanding of this very basic concept.
Alright, sounds like we're going to be tested. Okay. Stairs, but this button cannot be pressed if we want to open the door. And it looks like there's another button up there. I cannot get up this ledge. Fascinating. Oh, I see. It's not immediately obvious which door we actually exit through. Okay, I think we need to use the future cube to get up here and spawn the present cube. I guess my analysis of spawner behaviors was useful in that last chamber. And it seems the developer's aware of the spawning behavior as well. So now we can get up here. I presume we just have to bring the future cube through now. Good dynamic lighting on the portal. Oh, but hang on. This could be problematic. How do I disturb? okay, so clearly there's a cutout here. Seems I need to pass the cube up. Read the signs. Okay, yeah. I was going to respawn the cube. Actually, while we're here, I'm going to test that. What happens if I respawn the future cube? I already know if I respawn the present one, the future cube will disappear. But if I respawn the future one, present one stays in place. And then I assume if I update the present one, even though the future cube was respawned and technically not the same, I assume updating that cube will still update the future cube. Yes, it does. Good. Yes, that's funny, because even though the cube that spawns out of the tube is different from the one that's sitting right there, I'm still updating its position in the future. Interesting quirk.
Good. By now, you hopefully understand the concept of cause and effect and how cubes behave in different timelines. Now, let's move on to something more interesting.
He seems to be using assets primarily from the original game, so, I mean, I'm not much of an artist myself, so I don't blame him for using what he has available to him. Programmers are
And
generally...
now, for the moment you've been waiting for. Aperture Science proudly presents...
Is it going to be the time portal, or is it going to be the standard portal gun? I'm going to put my bets on the time portal.
the triple portal device.
Oh, it's all three.
This marvelous device will allow you to place 3 different portals. For now, however, to introduce you to the concept of portals in different timelines, the time portals will be placed for you.
Okay, so it's just a standard portal device. Wow, these portal effects. I don't recall these dynamic lighting in the Portal 2. But I do like the bloom effect. I wonder what key the time portal will use, or what button. But yeah, what I was going to say is before the announcer spoke, is that programmers generally aren't very good at art, so, you know, and I understand that perfectly. Let's continue on. Chamber 6, I believe there's 25, yes. Time portals are placed for us. This will be a good opportunity to explore how portals are utilized. So the portals I placed in the present appear in the future, but if I update that one in the future, it does not update in the present. So if I do this
A
and
portal
this,
placed in the present will appear on the same surface in the future.
indeed. Oh, this outline looks pretty cool. That's an interesting way of doing it. I'm not sure if I prefer this over the default. I think the default one looks better.
A portal placed in the future will not override its existing location in the present. Good. Thinking in 4 dimensions means not only knowing where to place your portals, but also when.
Easter egg, surely. Surely Easter egg. Or is it just a path we have to take? Seems we need to go this way. Oh, I should have... Oh no, I can't place time portals at this point. I'm hearing a sound as I press middle mouse, so I think that's the time portal button. That makes sense based on the way the crosshair looks. Time portal
Please
only.
ignore that. The decay of this facility over the past
20.
years may have caused the destruction of some portal surfaces. Try to find a way around this.
Okay, so... suppose we can spawn the time portal any location we desire. Certain elements like glass appear to be broken. Can't put one there. Okay, so, I see. If we put one there, it'll appear in the future, and then we can go through the broken glass. Okay. Progress. So now the real question is... okay, we can return. But what is the objective? How does one get over there? And the only thing I can think of is... let's repeat what we just did. And then I assume we have to go from here back to the present. Let's see how the present differs. This is the first chamber that has stumped me. Huh. I do not know what I'm doing. Yay, this is the experience I want from a Portal game. I mean, we've made it over here. Our goal is obviously to get to that platform. I've noticed the exit appears to be... yes, the exit's sealed by glass, so we obviously need to exit in the future. And then they put a time portal there, so I assume we need to get over there in the present in order to actually get to that platform. So maybe we need to do this sort of thing. Man, I am perplexed. Difference between glass and force field. We have portal surfaces here, so that's good. And we have an orange portal here. I mean, the only action we can take at all is to go through there, but do we do it in the past or in the future? Let's just jump in. Okay, there's portal surfaces there, so... and then kind of just... okay, oh, those portal surfaces are missing the future. Okay. So... I have to place the portal in the present. I have to go through in the present. I have to place the portal and fire it. in the present. Oh, fuck. Oh god, how do I do this? I feel like I have to keep that portal there no matter what. Oh, I forget, I can have two different sets as long as I modify future and past separately. So basically I need to set up the present and then only modify the future. It's like, what if I put one there and there? And then I just do this. And then doing that shouldn't change the past, and then I can come through. Yes, I think we did it. Yes, wow.
Nicely done. Take note, because time portals exist in exactly the same location in both timelines, they can only be placed on surfaces which are intact in both the present and the future. This next chamber will involve the concept of momentum-based traveling through portals. You go in fast, you come out fast. Simple enough.
Okay. The exit's up there. Interesting volumetric lighting. Well, not really, but yeah. So here's the time portal. Let's see this pit that has portal surfaces.
Touching the material emancipation grills will cause any ordinary portal to fizzle. Time portals are not affected.
Any ordinary
If a portal closes in the present, it will also close in the future. So think about where and when to pass through them.
Okay, that explains the question I was going to ask. So the first time round we need to go, so maybe we should do this one in the future. Something like that. And then we can do what we want in the future, and the present won't change. And this shouldn't change the portals in the present. Indeed it does not. Oh, I think my momentum glitched out there. That's frustrating. There we go. Do a quick save. And then the only thing we can do is just do a standard-ish jump. Not enough momentum. We need to jump from this if we want to make it. Let's turn to 2 or to that quick save. Quick saves are much faster in this game. Very good. mean, I don't want to affect this. I want to leave that portal there and that portal there. So I guess I have to use the time portal again. Interesting reuse of mechanics. And then I should be able to go through and... Fantastic.
Outstanding. Now that you know all the essentials, how about shooting some time portals of your own?
Well, I think we're going to leave that one for the next part of the video, since this recording has reached 30 minutes, so I will see you guys in the next video.